Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Oais, and if you're looking for a best photo editor, so stay tuned. I'm gonna talk about the best photo editor, and I'm gonna give you a tutorial how to use that as well. So we got so many photo editor in the market on iOS and Android, but which one is the best one? In this video, I'm gonna give you a photo editor without ads, and it's got pretty much everything you need to edit your photo on your mobile. Okay, so the photo editor, what we're gonna use in this tutorial called Snapseed. And guess what? This is from Google. Let's look at the photo editor. I'm gonna take you to my computer now. I'm gonna record that on the mobile, and I'm gonna give you the full tutorial how to use that as well. So let's get started. Guys, I'm going to open my Snapseed now, and once you open your Snapseed, you get this home screen. To open your image, tap this open photo button, and here it will take you to the gallery. It doesn't matter you're using Samsung or any other Android phone, it will take you to the gallery and you will know how to open an image. So for this tutorial, I'm gonna choose this image, and once I choose this image, now I'm in a photo editing mode. So top left, you got this open. If you want to go back and open another image, you can do that. Top right, you get this option here, you can share and you can check your image details as well. I tap that and I get the image details now. Alright, so down here you got the histogram for your image, and the main option what we're going to use is here. Tap this button and it will take you to your tools and filters, all that editing options. Okay, so now on the top we got tools. I'm gonna apply this tune image first. Down here you can see that I'm in brightness option now. To apply the brightness, what you have to do is slide your finger from right to left and left to right. So this app basically works from sliding your fingers. So if you slide your finger from left to right, it will apply the brightness. From right to left, it will decrease the brightness. If I slide my finger from top to bottom, you can see that you get this option there. So you got contrast, saturation, ambience, shadow, highlights, warmth. So whatever you choose and leave your finger, let's say I want to apply some saturation to it, okay, and I'll leave my finger here, and down here as you can see I'm in a saturation panel now. To apply the saturation, you slide your finger and you will apply the saturation. If you slide your finger from right to left, it will decrease the saturation. So here you get the option auto adjust. So I don't want to use that for now, but I'll tap it to go back to my auto adjustment. To apply any filter, any tool in this app, you have to tap this check button which will apply that effect, and I'll go back and show you some more. So here you got details, crop, rotate, transform, brush, selective, healing, vignette. So down here you got all these filters. We'll go through about this in a moment. So I'll go in details. So in details I'm in a structure mode for now. So if I slide my finger top to bottom, you can see whatever options available. So I've got this sharpening and structure available. To apply sharpening, slide your finger from right to left, left to right. So left to right, which will apply, and I'll go back to my, okay, so now here I've got this cropping option. I can crop this image. I've got these presets down here, but I can freely crop that as well. So I'm gonna apply a crop. So I apply a crop here and I tap this tick button, and now my image has been cropped. So here if you click this save, it will save that image, and next to it you got this option. If you tap this, you will see all the filters, all the tuning, all the editing you applied to your image. You can see that here. Let's say I want to get rid of the crop, so I'll tap that one more time, and here you get rid of it. Tap that and delete, so your image will come back. So now I'll go back to my editing mode. So now you can transform as well, you can rotate, and if I slide my finger top left, you got a few more options. Just play with them as well. You will know, as long as you know how to apply those effects by sliding the finger, you'll be okay. Alright, so now go to your brush. So brush is the most important part here. Okay, so now we've got dodge and burn, exposure, temperature, saturation. So I'll apply some saturation with the help of brush. So to zoom in this app, you have to use two fingers and just pan to it, and then it will zoom in. So I want to apply some saturation. So I will tick that, I will tap that, and then I'll go back to my saturation. Now my saturation value down here is, as you can see, it's 10. So I can increase or decrease values. Let's say I will make it 5, and then to apply that, all you have to do is just paint it with your finger. So I want to apply a saturation here, apply a saturation here. Okay, so now to see wherever your saturation's been applied in alpha channel, you can tap this I button here, and it will show you where it's been applied. So to erase that saturation, you got a few options here as well. If you tap this arrow and you go to erase and you go minus saturation, it will actually, you can even desaturate that image and make it look like a black and white. So I'll tap this. As you can see that our bird feet are basically now black and white, and the rest of the picture is okay. Alright, so to erase that, you can go to your eraser and then just paint that. It will erase all the saturation. Okay, so now I'll try some more effect. These are all the same things, just apply them and just play with them and you'll be okay. So now, one more option I want to show you here is healing. It's very important because let's say to zoom in the healing, you need to use 2 fingers, and even when you want to pan, you have to use 2 fingers to pan. Otherwise, if you use 1 finger, it will actually apply that healing. So as you can see, it's been applied. So I'll undo that by tapping this button here. Alright, so let's say I've got this eye, and this is basically a pimple of someone's face, and you want to get rid of it. So with patch, you can do that easily. What it does is basically analyze the surrounding pixels and make them look like the same. So I'll just tap that. As you can see that now I've got this poor bird, I got no eye. Alright, so this is very important that you can make your face look better without pimples, without any marks on your face. Okay, so now I'll go back and let's have a look at some filters. So I'm going to show you how you can apply the lens blur. So with that, you use 2 fingers, tap that, and you can make it a bit. And then to move this filter, you have to tap it from the blue icon. And to apply that, just slide it from left to right, and it's basically, it will blur that. So I'm just going to decrease that size. So it's gonna apply that. Alright, so in the blur you got a few more options. You got transition, you got vignette strength, so just play with them. They're pretty easy to use as long as you know how to use this app. So here you got a few more options. You want to change this image to black and white, you can do that as well. You got 3 presets here, and trust me, this app is one of the best app because it's there are no ads showing in this app. It never crashed and it worked all the time. So I used it all the time and I love this app, because other apps, there's so many apps out there which offer this kind of functionality, but the problem with them is they offer a lot of ads on their apps, and then they offer you to buy a lot of filters from them. So but this app is pretty good. There's no buy-in app stuff, and there's no ads on it. So alright guys, thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.